What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are all having a great Sunday. Actually, I'm filming this on Sunday. It's actually Easter. I don't know when I'm gonna actually upload this video. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. I'm gonna film like three different videos today actually. So I'm gonna have some content for the next week or so here. But we are at our next project here in Chandler, Arizona. One really cool thing I wanna note before I walk through this property. This is the very first property that we have locked up with handwritten letters. I've filmed videos on handwritten letters before, how we literally hand wrote letters and sent them out to a bunch of neighborhoods that we wanted to target. This is the first one we actually executed on. She called us immediately. I headed over within the hour of her calling us, walked the property. She told me what she wanted for it. We didn't want to mess around. There's been too many deals lately where we try to nickel and dime the seller, and it ends up either they go with another offer because we were 5K less than what they wanted, or they just decided to just not sell it. So on this one, we actually just gave them what they wanted. We saw margin in that price point anyways. We picked this house up for $310,000 with an ARV of about $450,000. One thing I want to note, if we do want to pull that 450K, is we're going to have to rearrange this entire house and do a full renovation. It's from the 50s and it's pretty much all original here. So you guys will see how sectioned off this house is when we walk through it, how small the primary bathroom is. There's a lot of small problems that we're going to have to figure out if we do want to pull that big ARV of $450,000. So let's walk through the house. I'll give you guys my thoughts on our renovation and we'll go from there. So I'm super excited about this one. This one's going to be a big project, probably one of our highest renovation projects. I'm guessing we're probably going to be about $60,000 to $70,000 in on this property just because of the age of the house. And also this is the first time we're going to actually have to rearrange quite a bit of the floor plan on it, just because this is one of the strangest and just most unique floor plans that we've had in a long time. So as you guys can see, this is the living room. Everything is just very narrow on this house. Like, it's a very narrow but long living room. Then you have a sectioned off kitchen over here. It's like kind of like an alleyway kitchen. One thing I did notice is I think the previous owners might have rearranged this kitchen already once, because they had the fridge over here, which just doesn't make sense. I think originally the fridge was supposed to go in this corner with right next to the stove, but I don't know what exactly they did. So what I want to do is cut out this whole wall right here. We're probably gonna hopefully be able to remove this right here, do some cabinets all the way to the ceiling. And the big thing right here is just kind of cut all the way through this kitchen right here, remove this corner. We should be able to push it back about 5 feet so it comes basically equal with that wall back there. We're gonna lose some cabinet space, but I believe if we rearrange this kitchen how I want to, we'll be able to gain some cabinet space. One thing I do wanna do, get rid of this, run some cabinets all the way along here. I do think it would flow just because with how open this part is, I think this can all be kind of included in the kitchen, so it wouldn't be like cabinets in the living room. I'm gonna get a second opinion on that tomorrow though. Obviously, whenever we do big changes like this, I wanna get a couple opinions on it, so when we're done 70K in, it doesn't look weird. One cool thing, has new windows. That saves us probably $4,000. We're gonna have to get rid of all this outdated wood right here. Second problem with this house, I'm standing in it. This is technically the primary bedroom with 2 doors. That's not gonna cut it when we go and sell this house. Someone that has a master or primary bedroom, excuse me, is not gonna want someone to enter it through the kitchen. So I believe the simple thing would just be drywall this off and just kind of redo or do cosmetic updates to the bathroom. But this is also a very, very small bathroom. And I'm not quite sure I'm comfortable leaving it this size and hopefully getting someone to buy it, because if I was looking for a house and this was my primary bathroom, it's really small. This can't be more than like a 16 square foot shower right here. It's gotta be like if it's 4x4, I would say it's even 3x3. So it's very, very tight. One thing I do want to do and I need to look into is there's a closet on this side, so we could just push it back and we could make a little 8x3 shower, 24 square feet total, make it a little bit bigger. It still would be a little bit odd just because of how tight this doorway is. So we are looking into, or I'm going to look into just rearranging this entire bedroom right here. So if you guys have thoughts on it, let me know what you guys think. The third thing is this bedroom as a whole is very narrow, like the living room. I don't know where you would put a bed. We probably will get rid of these built-ins right here to just give us a little bit of extra square feet. And then, like I said, if we do decide to extend this shower, we'd probably extend it all the way over here. I don't know exactly how we would lay it out. We might just drywall this whole section off when we have to build a closet elsewhere, but we do have this extra addition, which I think could be a cool closet. You can easily do a nice walk-in over here. Potentially get rid of that fireplace depending on how much in the way it is. This is exposed brick, so that's a little bit of a problem as well. We're gonna have to renovate. And obviously on top of all that, all this wood's gonna have to get removed. We don't know what's behind this wood, so it's gonna be a lot of drywall work, at least $6,000 of drywall, I'm guessing here. The rest of the room, or the rest of the house, is pretty standard. This will be super, super simple. All new windows. We're obviously gonna do some texturing, but we're just gonna do some carpeting here. These are really big bedrooms as well. They're very nice size. So we're happy about that. Just some new doors, obviously new trim, new baseboards. And then the other bedroom is right here as well. Another option, what I was thinking, let me know what you guys think on this, is to make this the primary bedroom, do a doorway to get into this bathroom. So right here, we would basically cut a doorway out over here. And one cool thing about this idea is this is already a big enough bathroom where we wouldn't have to rearrange anything. It's a proper size for a primary, so that's one good thing if we do that. But then we're still stuck with this bedroom right here, which is a little bit odd. And technically, if this was a bedroom, we may be able to reverse this, drywall this side off, give people access to this bathroom as the guest bathroom and leave that doorway open. So that's another option. I'm still not 100% sure on that. This whole room is just so odd to me. It's almost like it's like a hallway, but it's a bedroom. So we're gonna have to really look into that. But besides that, guys, it's a very nice area. The landscaping is gonna need about $10K in work, I'm guessing. I think I budgeted my guy, honestly, I might have said $8,000 is what I gave him to give us a full renovation, but the backyard is massive. So that $8,000 is not gonna stretch too far. I'm not gonna go back there just because our neighbor's doing the lawn right now, but very, very big yard. You guys can see that as well. That's the full walkthrough, excuse me. Like I said, I'm gonna get a second opinion tomorrow, so I'll have more insight on what we're actually gonna do with this house closer to this week. But this is not a property that I'm going to rush to try to get it on the market. I wanna take my time on this. There's a lot of things that we need to do. I gotta make sure we do everything properly in the right timeline as well. I can't have my guys start renovations on the flooring if we don't even know the floor plan, because they can't do flooring here if we're gonna take down walls and stuff like that. So step by step, take it day by day on this one, create a good little plan, timeline for it, and stay on top of it. One thing that I want to contribute more to our business is be more present at our flips. The last couple months we've been so busy with just new projects that I actually haven't been to the properties as much as I want to, and for that reason there's been a few problems with like my handyman not necessarily being slow, but there's mistakes that have been made because I haven't been on top of them enough. So it's one thing I want to do and hold myself more accountable, is be more present at these projects, check in 1, 2, even 3 times a week sometimes. For a property like this where a lot could go wrong if communication's off, I want to show up here almost every other day if my guys are working here. So that's something that I want to make sure I am holding myself accountable and being a better business partner as well in that sense. But overall, I think we should probably be able to make around $40,000 to $50,000 on this property. Interest rates are going up at a super, super fast rate. So I do think we might see a little slowdown in the market, not necessarily a pullback. I think Arizona as a state, Phoenix as a city, the greater Phoenix area is so strong right now. We have so many new buyers coming and we don't have enough inventory. I think with interest rates rising, we're still gonna see a lot of demand for buyers here in Arizona. With rates going this high, almost at like they're above 5% now for primary residences, what I think we're gonna see now in the overall United States is certain states starting to actually slow down or even depreciate a little bit. Those states that don't have as high of a demand, people are gonna start either getting priced out of the market where they can no longer qualify because they got priced out of their rate, or people are just gonna not make sense of an investment. If it's like, well, you know what, if I was originally buying an investment rental property because I was at 4%, but for me buying at 6% just doesn't make sense anymore. So I think we're gonna lose a little bit of investments or investors as well. But overall, Arizona, I'm continuing to buy. I'm being a little bit more conservative, nothing crazy. I still think we're gonna push through, but it's definitely interesting. We gotta make sure we're staying on top of it, but I'm still buying from an investment standpoint for our flips, and then also for buy and hold properties as well, because rental rates are still increasing. People need a place to live in Arizona. The rental rates are they've slowed down a little bit to compare to the purchase price. We're starting to see a difference in that, but I do think rental rates are gonna catch up to purchase price, and it's still gonna make sense as an investor to buy out here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this house, and drop a like, drop a comment. My Instagram, for some reason, got deleted. It sucks. That's like a huge part of my business, and Instagram just deleted my account. I haven't had it in 10 days. So it slowed business down for me big time, not only from flipping, but from a real estate agent as well, which is, it's just super, super scary to have such a big part of my business being taken away within a matter like overnight. So I'm trying to get that account back, but you guys can follow me on TikTok for now if you guys want to. Everything's in the description below, and I'll see you guys soon.